May is Celiac Disease Awareness Month, and nearly 3 million Americans are unaware they may actually have the autoimmune disorder. Raising awareness is vital.
Celiac disease is a very serious genetic autoimmune disease. It's triggered by the protein gluten, and it's often misunderstood. So it can trigger very serious complications in people who are exposed to only a trace amount. And gluten is simply a protein that's found in wheat, rye, and barley, and anything that's derived from those things.
When someone is exposed to gluten and a person has celiac disease, there are varying reactions. So some people may have absolutely no reaction. Some people may have abdominal pain, some have headaches, some have attention issues. So you can have neurological symptoms, you can have GI symptoms. So it really is variable depending on the particular person. Untreated celiac disease can lead to, in some people, cancers, in some people, other autoimmune diseases. In children, poor growth, short stature, anemia, osteoporosis. So literally when I think about celiac disease, if you don't treat it, it can affect any part of your body from your head down to your toe.
Luckily, for the millions of Americans with celiac disease and gluten sensitivity, avoiding gluten is getting easier every day.
So many people who have celiac disease continue on a similar diet to what they have before. So they replace things like baked goods and breads and muffins with gluten-free versions of baked goods and breads and muffins, etc. And the quality of the food is getting much, much better as food companies continue to be committed to serving our audience. But also naturally gluten-free foods are really important to people with celiac disease. Things like rice, fruits, vegetable, lean meats, proteins, they really are essential to the gluten-free diet and keep people with celiac disease healthy.
North says raising awareness of celiac disease helps to drive diagnoses and fuel long-term interest in the gluten-free diet. U.S. sales of gluten-free food has reached $20 billion and continues its double-digit growth each year. And interest is spreading from supermarkets to restaurants.
We've seen a definite uptick in customers asking for gluten-free dishes. Several people ask us for a gluten-free specific menu on a daily basis. Every one of our staff members asks customers when they sit down if they have an allergy, gluten being one of them. I've definitely seen a rise in the number of cases coming in.
One of the fastest growing segments of requests linked to allergies is actually gluten. I think that most of the restaurants within the industry have reacted accordingly, offering many more options, not for gluten-free and or all the way up to actually having a separate menu that lists our gluten-free options. What we do here, we segregate it and make sure that there's no cross-contamination, make sure that it's a safe environment for our guests. We go through extensive training as far as all allergies, but specifically because gluten can be a very big sensitivity. We make sure that all of our staff members are fully trained and or make sure that we have systems in place, communication, proper procedures, and they're trained and updated on what to do and how to handle these situations.
NFCA wants effective therapies and ultimately a cure. But until then, they work to raise awareness about celiac disease to improve the quality of life for those with it. This is Mike Husk reporting.